Okay, fam. Here we go. Part 2 of Roja Dove's new releases. Okay. I will say this. I'm gonna say one quick thing on Oud Extraordinaire. I will say this, that it's a very good fragrance, but it is not a room filler. Okay. I will say that it's not a room filler, but it is a good fragrance. Okay. All right. So now let's move on to Lost in Paris. Lost in Paris. And again, this is part 2. Part 1 was Oud Extraordinaire. This is part 2. Lost in Paris. So let's dive into it. Let's talk about the description here. See what they say. They say a larger than life olfactory event that will sweep you up in spectacular rush of sensations. Roja invites you to love yourself in Paris, to lose yourself in Paris. Overindulgence after the sun goes down. This perfume is a glimpse into the glitterati. I love that saying. I love that glitterati. I'm gonna use that glitterati of Parisian high society with a exquisite interior. A star chef creates a transcending dining experience. Their mastery of ingredients turning a daily necessity into a sensory art form. A pan of delicious, juicy oranges caramelized into a warm pool of butter and brown sugar. Butter and brown sugar. Okay, well, that's interesting. We'll see what that's about. With Grand Marnier creating a sugary glaze over a rich base of vanilla, bourbon, and ambiguous. They said it was a gourmand. And that's what it sounded like. Becoming a love letter to the spirit of overindulgence, Lost in Paris blends an overdose of sumptuous raw materials to create the creme de la creme of gourmand accords. This is what it means to live life to the fullest. So what I'm taking by that is they're saying that the creme de la creme, that there is no other gourmand fragrance better than this one. And some pretty gourmand fragrances, some really, really good gourmand fragrances out there. And from that statement, it's stating that this one right here, Lost in Paris, is the absolute best. Okay. Then it has an insight from Mr. Roja Dove himself. For most fragrances, as a guilty pleasure. That's true. I'm guilty of that. Something we dream about, and if we allow ourselves to indulge in, for me, you know what? Let's just get to the fragrance. All right. Let's just get to the fragrance. All right. So we're going to open this up here. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Lost in Paris, ladies and gentlemen. So let's see what we got here. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. Now I bought a Spirit of Dubai fragrance that came in a presentation like this with the opening double doors. So I'll let you take a peek of it before myself, and let's open up and see what we had. Okay. Lost in Paris. They trying to do it up, huh? You see how you got the Roja on the side right there? Let's see. And there it is. All right. Lost in Paris, 100 ml. Now, this is retailing for, I think, 1,200. I think it's retailing for 1,200. Did I pay 1,200 for it? All right. So where's my thing? Here we go. Let's place it up there. All right. So let's get into the notes. All right. All right. The top notes, we have blood orange, bitter orange, mandarin, rum, and Grand Marnier. That's what we have, right? The heart notes: caramelized sugar, butter accord, and a caramel accord. Okay. And then to close out with the base notes, we have pink pepper, cinnamon, clove, cedarwood, cashmere wood, vanilla, ambergris, and musk. Well, like I said, I don't usually use tester strips, and I probably wouldn't, but we're going to spray this on a tester strip here. And it got got fingerprints on it already. God dog it. And this one didn't come with the plastic on it, so let's see. No smell there. If I purchase a new bottle, this is the thing about me. If I purchase a new bottle, I'm looking for two things. The bottle is supposed to be brand new and never used before, right? I'm smelling the nozzle to make sure that the scent isn't on the nozzle. Because if never sprayed before, then the scent shouldn't be on there. And two, that it should take at least 2 sprays before anything comes out. That's just me, all right? That's just me. If something comes out, then I'm assuming that it's already been sprayed because the stem should have had nothing but air in it, if that, all right? All right, so let's see. One. Dang. Ooh, took a long time for that to come up. All right, okay. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna say it like this. You get it is. It's a right from the break. What I smell a citrus gourmand fragrance. That's what I smell, with the orange and the sweet accords. Not the sweet accords, but the like bakery type thing. I'm not gonna say it's like sweetie oud. It's not like that. If you take the oud out of sweetie oud, then no, you don't even get that because the butter on this is really, really heavy. You get the orange. Okay, you know what it reminds me of? Shoot, what is that? What house is that? Hold on one second. Okay, in the opening, this is what it puts me in the mind of. Oud Orange Intense. Now, this is my favorite house. It really is. This is my favorite house. But we're going to have to compare this because I know. Let's tell you what. We're going to have to do this on skin. All right. Yeah, I mean, man, look. All right. Okay. I stand corrected. It took me there for a minute. All right. The orange, similar in both fragrances. Now, this wasn't supposed to be a comparison video, but that's what it put me in the mind of. The only difference with this is you get the gourmand accord, the buttery accord, the vanilla, the sweetness. And it comes through abundantly. That's what you get in it. So yeah, gourmand fragrance, yes, it is. Similar to Oud Orange Intense by Fragrance Du Bois, somewhat in the opening. The oranges are completely identical. The orange notes are completely identical. The only thing is, this one, the oud takes it to a different direction. Okay, all right, so that's enough of that. Let's focus back on Lost in Paris. Now, it's an orange fragrance. I will say that. With the blood orange and the bitter orange, yeah. Then, to me, right away, the caramel accord, the vanilla, all of that starts to come in right away. The gourmandish part of the fragrance comes right. You get the orange note in the opening, and then seconds later, about a minute, 2 later, the gourmand accord comes right in. Yeah. Is it I would say this will be a beast mode fragrance simply because of the gourmand accord is heavy. It is really, really heavy here. That butter, the vanilla, the caramel. Now, the pink pepper and the cinnamon we probably gotta wait. That's probably gonna show up in a little bit, but it's not here now. But the man, it smells like almost like a spice rum cake. You know, add a little bit of orange zest to it. That's what you get. A spice rum cake with a little bit of orange zest. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. To sum it up perfectly, a spice rum cake with a little bit of orange zest. Yep. So if you love a gourmand fragrance, then yeah, this is the one for you. With the orange in here and the caramelized sugar, it sweetens it. That's a different take. That's where this one ventures off into its own realm, because he blended the citrus with just the orange. That's the only citrus note in here is the blood orange and the bitter orange. There's no other fruit accord or citrus anything in here like that. The blood orange and the bitter orange and the mandarin. And then he got that mixed with some rum and some Grand Marnier. Yeah, okay. The orange notes, then the caramelized sugar, the butter coat, the caramel, all that's in the middle. And to me, the orange notes came in, and then I would say not even a minute, probably like seconds later, the sweetness came in. The sweetness came in there right, the sugar, the butter, and the caramel. It came right in there. They blended in together. But in the opening, I got this. In the opening, I got Oud Orange Intense. That's what I got, just with that heavy orange note. But then now, I'm gonna see how I do as it dries down. You know, I'm gonna see if that spice coming in with the pink pepper and some cinnamon. You got some cedar wood in there, cashmere wood. The vanilla, I think that's just going to assist the caramel and the caramelized sugar. Yeah, and then the musk might add some depth to it. Okay. Yeah, to me, it's like a spice rum cake, a very sweet spice rum cake with some orange zest to it. That's what I get with Lost in Paris. Oh, now. Ooh, you get that. Okay, let me ask you this. Y'all might not have experienced this, but if I know, I used to do this when I was little, and my mom would be making a cake. And she make the cake from scratch, put all the ingredients in, mix the bowl, and after she finished pouring everything in the pan, you lick the bowl, right? She give you the bowl, you lick the bowl. That's what I'm getting, that sweetness. You get a little depth, and the orange keeps it from being too over gourmand, but it is a gourmand fragrance with the caramelized sugar, the caramel. Oh man, okay. That's when after you spray it, the orange zest fades. The orange zest fades, and you're getting a gourmand fragrance. But then it seems like the woody notes are coming in, and they mellowing out the sugar and the caramel and everything, and it's settling down. In other words, it settled down to a nice, calm gourmand fragrance. Now I keep smelling this right here. I shouldn't have done that. That's taking me to a different direction. I shouldn't have done that. But in the opening, that's what it did to me. It took me, with that orange, it took me straight to Fragrance Du Bois' Oud Orange Intense. It took me straight there. But this one veers off. In the opening, yeah, you get all the orange, it does. But when the sugar and the caramel come in there, it just, when you get to the fork and road, it goes left. It goes left. And in a good way, not in a bad way, in a good way. Now, is it worth $1,200? Is it worth $1,200? That's the question. I would say, because see, everyone isn't a lover of gourmand fragrances. And I wouldn't say that this is, it's going to be a beast mode. It's going to be a heavy beast. I mean, because, look at the juice. The juice, is not clear. It's got that little taint to it, Is it going to be a beast mode fragrance? That I wouldn't, yeah. on the gourmand side, it's going to be a beast fragrance. On the gourmand side, it will be a beast fragrance if you are a lover of that. But if you're not a lover of gourmand, then just this might not be appealing to you, because the orange with the sugar and the caramel in the opening, and it sticks around. It's like it's still there, and it's the dry down notes haven't come in yet. I'm not getting any of the spice with the pepper and the cinnamon. Not getting any woody and the woody notes. The vanilla, yeah, I'm getting some of that. Yeah, I'm getting some of that. But other than that, yeah, that's what I'm. That's what we dealing with. A sweet spice rum cake with orange zest. That's what it puts me in the mind of. Not a bad fragrance. Now, I'm not saying it's a bad fragrance. Not a bad fragrance at all. But retail is like, I think $12.95, I believe. If you're a lover of gourmand, it's a different take. It's almost like they followed Fragrance du Bois Oud Orange Intense, but when they added the gourmand particles to it, it took it to a whole different direction. And is there anything like this out there? There's some gourmand fragrances that are really, really good, but when they add the orange, the mandarin, the blood orange, and the bitter orange to this, it takes it differently. So we're gonna see another fragrance that will be perfect for the cold weather. I really think this will be awesome for the cold weather. Okay. Hold on, let me get the other one. All right. So we have Lost in Paris and Oud Extraordinaire. Okay, let's do this. I think this presentation was just absolutely cool. All right, I think it was absolutely cool. Even though I'll probably never use this again. It's going on the shelf with the rest of the collection. All right, Lost in Paris. Final thoughts. Excellent gourmand fragrance. Adding the orange twist to it, superbly done. If you are a lover of the note of orange and a gourmand, if gourmand is your thing, then you will love that fragrance. It will be 100 to you. If not, and you're not a lover of gourmand or the note of orange, then it's going to be a 0. All right. Oud Extraordinaire. Now, Oud Extraordinaire, the fruit comes in there, and boom, the fruit in the opening, beautiful. It's not a beast mode fragrance, but it's still a beautiful fragrance with the fruit in the beginning, and you get the exotic fruit with pear, mango, apple, and all that good stuff coming in. But then as it dries down, the fruit stays, and then the oud and the woody notes and stuff come in with a little bit of that vanilla. Add some depth to it with the musk. Beautiful. All right, but not beast mode. Not beast mode at all. This one I would say is more beast mode than this one. Seasonal fragrance would be cold, fall, winter fragrance, especially this one. Fall, winter fragrances. This one you could probably do year round. But me, seasons don't matter to me. I wear fragrance whenever I want, whenever I feel like I'm gonna wear it. Right, I am. But yeah, these are your 2 new releases from Roja Dove. This is part 2. This one was focused on Lost in Paris, and part 1 was Oud Extraordinaire. So hit your boy up. Let me know what you think about it. If get a decant. Like I had stated in the part 1, you don't have to purchase fragrances just because they came out. Get a decant of it, get a sample of it, and go from there. And then more than likely it might come to a discount website and save you some money. All right. But me, on the other hand, I don't like to wait. That's just me. That's just me. That's just me. That don't have to be you. I just don't like to wait. If I want the fragrance, I'm gonna get it. Plain and simple, especially if it seems appealing to me. Never sampled them, never tried them, anything. And another caveat that helps me, Roja, they take care of me. Like I said, they sent me these 2. They sent me a 10 ml of something else, and then a 7.5 ml or something else, and then a little sample or something. So they be hooking me up. They do. I mean, much fragrances I bought from them, they take care of me, and They will call me directly. So, yeah, that's that, fam. All right. Let your boy know what you think, okay? First time viewers, thank you for tuning to the channel, Suits and Scents. Before you're making decisions, go back, check out some of the other videos from Suits and Scents. Go from there. All right. Continue, viewers and subscribers. Much love. Truly appreciate you. Can't stop, won't stop, not gonna stop. To the next video, fam. Deuces.